Good evening, and thank you for joining us for our July 9th school board meeting. If everyone would please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, to start off this evening, I would like to have the amazing Aaron Probus. The podium-free Aaron Probus.
Well, everyone, thank you for letting me slide in unannounced on the agenda. So thank you for just a quick minute. And Beth, I just had a full circle moment when we stood up to say the pledge, and I almost once again had tears in my eyes as that first day of my first class when you walked by. I just wanted to come by. An email didn't seem sufficient to summarize 22 years and to say thank you and goodbye. So, and see you later. Right? I just wanted to thank you on taking a chance on me with Tom Turlip 22 years ago, and then again as a literacy coach and as principal. It has been amazing. You have been my friends. I have had your children and your grandchildren, and we have gone through highs and lows together, and it's helped to really help me grow as a person and an educator. So my goal is to go into this new position. I'm on late. I just finished late too. And to make you proud and to try to spread a little of that special sauce that we have here in Beech Grove with our neighboring district. As I shared with Dr. Hammond, I don't know what, a year or two, and maybe Beech Grove and Perry will be 1 and 2 in Marion County. So I just want to thank you. I just want to wish you well, and I hope that I get to always be a Hornet. And as Winnie the Pooh says, that's kind of my philosophy, is how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. So thank you. I'm so lucky. I'm so thankful. And I love you all very much. So go do great things for kids. Thank you.
Well, that's always hard to transition when we bring something as special as Aaron Probus in our midst, but we have something very, very special indeed to celebrate this evening. I would like to ask our school resource officer, Kelly Spivey, up to the front. Even though you are retired from Beech Grove, you are always a Hornet, just like our team Aaron Probus, right? Officer Spivey, the board wanted to just take a few moments to celebrate the incredible achievement that is your being awarded the Indiana School Resource Officer SRO of the Year, which is just an incredible, incredible distinction. We put together just a few words to highlight and celebrate the things that you've done here for our organization, so we're going to make it awkward and uncomfortable, but what happens when you're amazing, right? So here we go. So the school board of Beech Grove City Schools and our administrative team are proud to announce that our very own school resource officer, Kelly Spivey, has been recognized as the Indiana School Resource Officer of the Year. This prestigious honor is a testament to Officer Spivey's unwavering dedication, exceptional service, and profound impact on our students, staff, and community. Officer Spivey's commitment to ensuring the safety and well-being of our school community has been nothing short of exemplary. Her tireless efforts have not only made our schools a safer place, but have also fostered an environment of trust, respect, and support. Officer Spivey's presence in our schools has been a source of reassurance for parents, students, and staff alike, as shown by some special folks who are here tonight, and her positive influence will be felt for many years to come. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Officer Spivey for her outstanding service, her dedication to our community, and to the high standards for all school resource officers. And we are immensely proud of her. As she embarks on her self-deserved retirement, we wish her all the best for her future efforts. Your recognition as the Indiana School Resource Officer of the Year is a fitting tribute to her remarkable. We celebrate this incredible achievement and express our deepest appreciation for the profound impact that you have had on the children. Thank you.
Dr. Hammock, if I can just add to that, she's not only Indiana School Resource Officer of the Year, she is also the very first female ever to be Indiana School Resource Officer of the Year.
I love that. All right, here we go. You guys mind taking a picture with all these folks?
Are we all coming up?
Okay, Simon.
I came straight from work, so.
You look beautiful. President.
All right. Well, since we're dealing with amazing people, let's introduce you to Bob Thomas.
Thank you so much for letting me have this little minute with you. I'm with the Beech High School Alumni Golf Outing, and I wanted to thank the people that played in my golf outing this year. The Alumni Golf Outing. I think Brian played, and I really haven't got to meet you guys. I was super that day to say hi. I got really excited. And
Hi.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And then the new principal was the fourth in our group.
Yeah.
So I can't thank you enough for supporting the alumni golf outing. And also, I want to know that Dave Wright, the president of the alumni session, is here today as well. So, but again, we raised over $11,000 this year for the Alumni Association.
Nice.
And hopefully next year will be a nice group to come, and hopefully all play again next year. Also, we've contributed to the Hornet Nutritional Fund the last couple of years. The Golfing did 1 year, and the Alumni Association did it 1 year. So, wonderful lady. I didn't know I was going to follow such a impressive crowd here, but also I wanted to give the superintendent a special Hornet towel.
Oh my goodness!
So,
How cool is this?
you're welcome.
I love it so much. Thank you so much.
Well,
This is amazing.
we're all one big family, so I do appreciate it. And I also want to thank Rob for, he's plays every year, supports the Alumni Association golf outing. And also Janice, she's one of our best volunteers.
I'm the beer girl.
Janice, the beverage cart. So, thank you, everybody, and hope to see you all next year.
Hey, thank you, Bob. Okay, now to Ms. Garman for
All right.
Community Relations.
Just going to highlight a few things. I could do more, but we'll just keep going. We had a pop-up party, and what was different this year, we did last year. Last year, we tried to surprise, take our tent to the community, take it out to the apartments, take it out so that we could give away school supplies, toiletries, we could get people registered. And what we ended up finding is we had so many wonderful donations this year that it was impossible we had no way to take things out to the community. So instead, we advertised it. And let me tell you what, it was amazing. We had an hour before a line. And they were the kindest people. Like, sometimes my patience is not great myself if I'm in a line at Target or somewhere. nicest, that was one of my favorite things, just the hour before, just people waiting patiently. We were trying to hurry to get it set up, and we opened just a little bit early. But I think Steph and I looked, I want to say that individually, I was counting at least over 200 individuals we served. Family-wise, probably 75 families came. It gives me an idea on how to do it better. Next year, or next month, as we can get more donations and what to do, but it was a great time, and now I kind of know, okay, here's what some of the items I need to have more of, here's some of the donations maybe that we could ask for. So it was a really neat day. It was gorgeous weather. We got really lucky. Like 78 and sunny, like right in between the 100-degree days. So if anybody wants to donate, it was really good. The Hornet Blast Back to School Edition, it is, as a matter of fact, just 15 minutes ago, I made another edit. It's constantly being updated, and it will update in real time. So if anybody knows anyone that needs updates on registration, school supplies, more free backpack giveaways, just about anything you can think of, and it's got resources, please direct them there. There's a button on the front page of our website that says back to school information. It's shared on the Facebook page, so you can see it. I do know that on the Facebook page or the website, I was told some people, if they don't clear their, Tim would know, CACHE, cache? Yeah. That some people, until it kind of goes through the system, because we did a few major button updates. I'm only the creative, I don't do the back side of it, so, but hopefully people will be able to see that. And we're still slowly, we think we've got most of the website fixes, but we're still finding them. So if anyone sees things, please don't hesitate to let me know. That's pretty much it.
Personnel with Mr. Garman.
You should have received a list for reapprovals for ECA positions. So just to clarify, those are people who served in those positions in 2023-24 that we're just seeking approval to serve in those positions again for 2024-25 school year. So it's a little different it's not a new hire, it's just a reapproval. And Steph gave you, there was a list included in your packet of all those folks. If they were blank, then those are ones that we are in the process of filling or may not be filled this year. Give you the current job openings. These are kind of fluid again. They're some of those we have filled, and then we've had a couple new openings, but by and large, those are what we kind of have at the moment. So you can see that we do have some staff that we still need to hire, and our principals are working on that. New teacher orientation is Thursday, July 18th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have 14 teachers currently that will be attending. Wanted to let you know, board members, that you are invited to lunch if you are available. It starts at 11 a.m. right here in the Hornet Training Center, so feel free to stop by if you'd like to join for lunch. The We Before Me Golf Scramble is this Thursday. I talked to Ryan Morgan today, and I think we've got somewhere around 10 teams, so he was hoping for more, but we're going to, it'll grow every year, so we're off to a good start with that, and that does benefit the student-run business at the middle school. And then I shared with you the pool safety handbook that we just recently created just for your review, and just wanted to make sure you were aware of kind of the policies, protocols that we have in place for pool safety. That kind of was prompted by the tragedy that at Whiteland High School that you guys are all, I'm sure, aware of, and we just really wanted to make sure that we had in place safety procedures that we were sure that would ensure the safety of our students when they're using that facility. So I feel like we've got a good document now, good policies and procedures in place. So that's it.
Just quickly, before we ask for your approval of these items, I just wanted, for those board members that I didn't get a chance to introduce, Renee Seacat is sitting next to Julie Smith tonight, and Renee is our new all things payroll. She is extraordinary in every way. I can't tell you how lucky we are to have her here in Beech Grove, and just having about a week under her belt, what has already been refined and improved, and it's just extraordinary, Renee. So just tonight we will be asking for your formal approval of Renee within the personnel report. Very kind of her to join tonight. We just thought it was really important for you to meet her. And I also just wanted to say how grateful I am to Kathy Commodore, who wanted to be here tonight just to support Renee as she is formally approved. So Kathy, thank you for being here. It's very sweet. That's all.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve the employment recommendations as listed?
I'll go ahead, Beth, I'll second.
Beth and Janice, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And can I get a motion to approve the yearly ECA positions?
I'll make said motion.
Tara?
I'll second.
Jill, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we're on to Dr. Hammock.
Absolutely. So it's extraordinary. It feels like we were just here, but it's time for us to begin our budget process. And so tonight's action is very simple. We just ask for your approval to advertise the upcoming budget. And Julie, do you want to kind of talk about the timeline a little bit more for the board?
Yeah, so so we have to advertise for the public hearing 2 weeks before our meeting in September. And then the adoption meeting is in October, and then we should have approval for the DLGF by the end of December. So I'll have to do a lot of entering and things before we advertise the budget, but it's going.
Very good. So with their action tonight, you then have the approval to be in
I
Gateway.
can just, have the approval, yeah.
Very good. Super.
Can I get a motion to approve the advertising of the 2025 budget?
I'll move that we advertise the 2025 budget.
April, second.
I'll second.
Tara, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And I'm ready for this one here, right?
Sure, yeah, I can explain a little bit here. So tonight, just asking, as we always do in July, for you to approve the 2024-2025 administrator contract renewals. The contract renewal process is something that the board is asked to approve annually, because then that is the formal action that expands the contract by 1 year, right? So if you're approving someone's contract for 2 years, then that 2-year timeline sort of starts as a result of your action this evening. So you're just voting to sort of extend the contracts as indicated on your spreadsheet. In some cases, we have a 1-year a request for renewal. It's all indicated in the spreadsheet that was included in your packet, and then the board does approve a 3-year contract for the superintendent. That's in the contract that you have with me. So we just ask for your approval of those contracts.
I move we approve those contracts.
I second.
Brian? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And Mr. Gerhart?
So as always, we need bus drivers and monitors. So anybody, I even saw one of our former drivers and I tried to recruit her back.
I was witness.
I tried hard.
You did really well. She smiled a lot.
She did, but I don't think she's come back.
Not Ms. Pender.
No,
No.
she's still driving.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Somehow Misty always pulls a rabbit out of the hat. I'd like for it to be a little less stressful for her, but she figures it out. At Central, we have a roofing project that we're going to do. It's not a full roof project. It's kind of a facelift. It's about $35,000. It'll buy us maybe 10 years on that roof and give us a little cushion. It's one of our worst roofs right now, and it's leaking. So our hope was to get that done before the start of school. That's not going to happen, as often happens with construction things. But we'll eventually get there and get that roof where it needs to be. At South Grove, as far as the playground goes, that was obviously something that was very important in our reorganization. Nothing has happened there yet. It should be just a handful of days of a project, and I talked to our salesperson this week, Monday morning, and she again said we are on a timeline to start that on the 22nd of July. So we have purchased equipment, we have signed a contract. There is going to be a playground at South Grove. It's just a matter of when we can get it installed. Same with the signage. That was slated with Business Art on Main Street to start sometime this week.
So even if they push it back to next week, we should be good to go on our new marquees and lettering on both of our buildings. We're going to recommend next month, because I think I got it in too late for Brian's report, we're going to take our final custodian that is employed by us and move him to Rick Landris' maintenance position. So that'll reduce us by a position for Beech Grove, and it'll put custodial all under our vendor now, which is a very positive step. And then, what else? Oh, We Before Me. Did you talk about We Before Me last month? It's our little sweat equity project? Okay. So we finished that up. We got painted a couple weeks ago by King Painting, who is Kevin Harrison, one of our parents here. Did a great job and has done a lot of work for us. So that room's looking good too.
Did you get all the teacher moves done? Everything's,
Yes. And hiring, we could have never done it without a mover. It went better than I was hoping. So many, many, many teachers in both buildings have been in already. The rooms are ready to go, and I'm feeling really positive about where we are with the physical move itself. Yeah.
good.
With regard to the playground installation at South Grove, is it anticipated to, conflict with anything with the start of school in terms of deliveries and construction and all traffic and all that sort of thing? Is there kind of a...
It won't, it should
Okay.
not, and
All
if
right.
it does, then they'll just have to wait.
Let's wait, okay. All right, fair enough, I appreciate it.
Till our buses leave. And, they've done a million playgrounds, so they know how that goes. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from June 18th?
And I combine the minutes and claims.
You absolutely can.
That we approve those.
I'll second. Sorry.
Tara on both. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And can I get a motion to approve the following Neola policy updates? Volume 36, special update, and 3, social media special update.
I'll move that we approve the Neola policies.
April and Beth. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Committee updates.
C9, I really don't have anything. They're sort of in their downtime and we meet Thursday. But I do want to, they have finalized the ribbon cutting of the new multi-purpose media space and the new welding lab. And that will be, well, after, they'll be 8/8 at 7 p.m. So August 8th at 7 p.m. I'll send everybody out a text. I'm taking this in good faith. That means we passed all the things that the Greenwood inspectors had to finally approve, that they actually put it in writing in the actual board agenda for Thursday. So, but other than that, things are moving along there fine.
RDC update, for the last 3 months, they've been working on finding a agency to develop a comprehensive and economic program for Beech Grove. They just last month made their selection. So now hopefully we'll be moving forward with that. If you're not familiar with what they're wanting to do, is the RDC is hiring it and starting it off, and then we'll be bringing in council members as well as the mayor's office to try to figure out what direction we want Beech Grove to go in. So I know it's been a little boring and no RDC updates for the last 3 months, but that's literally what we've been working on. So hopefully we're good to go from there.
I bet that kind of plan is really helpful for grants and things like that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You have kind of a document that establishes the vision. So that's exciting. Wonderful.
Anybody have a success story?
Just very excited. We can't quite believe it, but 2 weeks from tomorrow, we will welcome our students back to school, which is just extraordinary in every way. I can't believe it. It's the fastest summer of my career. But we are so excited for our reorganization, and we are actively working. I'll brief the board a bit in our work session to work on our replacement for Mrs. Provost. So we are very much looking forward to an extraordinary school year. We do invite the board to our back-to-school breakfast, which takes place on the 22nd. The breakfast itself will be in the cafeteria here at the high school from 8 to 9. It's very much an open house style, so come and eat whenever in between the 8 and 9 o'clock, if you can make it. Clearly, we understand if you have other things going on. At 9, we'll have our entire corporation meeting. That'll be in the auditorium. Should be about an hour. We're actually thinking we're probably going to be under an hour this year. And then we'll release everyone to go back to their buildings and get their classrooms ready for back-to-school nights happening on both Monday and Tuesday nights. So it'd be crazy that we're talking about this 2 weeks from now, but we are there. We're so excited. Our purpose will return.
If nothing else, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Tara?
I'll second.
Janice? All those in favor?
Aye.
Would you like me to read it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Those he said. There's Jimmy John's in the box.
Oh, wow.
There it is.